Laurence Tubiana, thank you so much for taking time out to join us this morning on Europe Today.
Hello, nice to have me.
Yeah, great to have you this early on a Monday morning. Laurence, look, minds are occupied, as you've heard there, with the ongoing war in Ukraine. So the climate emergency has kind of been politically parked here, if you like, in Brussels. But 10 years on from the Paris Agreement, are you confident it is still intact?
It's not, meaning it works, but not to speed enough. It works because we have seen a major transformation of the world economy, in particular in the green technology, the rise of China investment in renewable energy, the fact that almost all countries have a climate law now since Paris, and 88% of global emissions are covered by a commitment to be net zero by the mid-century. So, and you see every day, even the public awareness is absolutely not comparable. Even the media, I think, now understand the problems because, of course, climate change is now, unfortunately, really putting enormous stress on many, many countries and many, many societies every year these days.
But we have a climate change denier in the White House, President Donald Trump. How does that impact your efforts?
I think it's very damaging, more than probably the first moment when Donald Trump decided in 2017 to withdraw from Paris Agreement. And you see the pressure, of course, on many countries, in particular small countries, and you see more aggressivity for the oil and gas producers that really want the Paris Agreement to be delayed or blocked. And so we feel the pressure. It's a very difficult geopolitical situation. But the interesting thing is at COP30, you have 85 countries that decided to plan for a way out of fossil fuel. You know, so on one side, nobody, minus, of course, US has decided to withdraw from Paris Agreement. The second element is now there are countries that more decided than never to get out of the dependence from fossil fuel, including Brazil.
So you think that was a success? Because many would have considered that a failure, the COP30 this year in Brazil.
It is not. It's complex, of course. Again, it's more violent and aggressive than has never. I haven't seen since my whole life working on climate, I've never seen such aggressivity from the US, including, as you know, the pressure, in particular on Europe. And that's so important that Europe stand up and don't decide to go, you know, for more import for fossil fuel and LNG, even from US. We have to be independent, and economic security is energy security these days.
And just finally, the EU wants to be carbon neutral by 2050. Do you think that's still achievable?
I think it's achievable if we continue the good work that has been done all over the 5 last years. If we increase renewable energy, if we now decarbonize, of course, the industry, we can be there. And we will be in time for 2030, minus 55%, which was already enormous. And then I think we are in a good shape.
Okay. On that positive note, we can bring that conversation to an end. Laurence Tubiana, thank you so much for joining us here this morning on Europe Today.